Hey y'all, this is Josh224, otherwise known as Joanna, here with some football action as the Patriots are taking on the Jaguars here, and I'm getting ready to return the kick. I'm a pretty terrible kick returner, in general, but let's see what we got here. Let's see what happens. This is really just I think the first 2 quarters video, but I'm not quite sure because I'm just adding commentary right now. Yeah, see, like I always start out like the 25, 28, and I got Derek Carr as my quarterback. He's been on fire for me this year, which is pretty good. I mean, in the real world, he just beat the Denver Broncos, which gives you a little timestamp, so y'all know what's going on in the real world. Anywho, yeah, so this is the Share Factory that I'm using to record all this. It's kind of nice. It's also kind of really awkward sometimes because, you know, you think you got enough space, but you don't. Anyways, we get a nice little run there. Those types of runs, 6 yards is what you need, especially to start the game. I heard when I was reading a book about the Packers, it was actually the Ice Bowl. They literally started every game with a dive, and I kind of agree with that because that's the basic play, you know. You can't do that. You can't, you know, execute your offense. You know, a dive play is just running straight ahead. Like there's some plays like where obviously they don't say dive, but it's basically a dive. Like inside zone, it's sort of similar. You know, run the ball a little bit. You know, yeah, let's see what happens here. I just finished this game. I recorded the whole game, but Share Factory was being kind of really odd. Not really odd, just really ridiculous because it doesn't, like, it has a space limit, and that kind of kills it, you know, to be honest with you. I know that nobody wants to watch an hour video, but I like making them. I'm hoping that this is going to be a happy, you know, video for everybody. Please leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, you know, hit the bell for notifications. Because this is the type of content, maybe not as long as I want it to be, or you know, as short as it should be, but this is the type of content that usually gets on my channel. I am still trying to figure it out how to do this YouTube stuff, especially because it's just so hard. It is not to get real weird, it's just hard to do it because it's like you want to have the latest games, right? Nah, I don't want that. I'd rather have some good top football topics rather than playing Madden 20 or NBA 2K20 because that game, from everything I've heard, is a mess. Yeah, there we go. Get that completion there. Especially to Gage, who's a younger wide receiver, trying to get him more involved in the offense. Yeah, red zone threats, they're pretty nice. Yeah, I'm also experimenting with this, with the stuff I'm doing, so any comments, like I said earlier, just be so appreciated, because, you know, it's like, I mean, especially when it comes to video production on PlayStation, you know, they make it so hard to do some of this stuff. Like, oh, you want to, like, add audio? Okay, fine. But you can't have the whole game. Like, it was like 80 minutes or something like that. The only reason I could come up with that was because I had no space on my hard drive, so yeah, that was a little odd. And I like doing this though. It's much more convenient than going to my computer and like doing it that way, because that's too many steps, you know. One of the things I've learned is you don't want to take way too many steps. You want to get things consistent. You know, okay, we're doing it here, do it here. It's like with football, you can't be too complex because your offense or your defense will just fall apart if you don't have the right amount of intelligence on the field. You know, if you don't break things down, then how are you gonna get the team to perform? I am gonna work on another video when I'm done with this one. Maybe I'll do one for Sunday, because I might not be doing stuff Sunday. I might not be able to do a live stream or anything like that. So these videos are like, that's where these videos come into play. Like, that touchdown's awesome. But yeah, he was open by a mile. Like, of course I'm going to miss this extra point, I believe. But then again, my kicking game has always been shit. You know, so Sunday is probably when we're going to put this video out. Or probably when we're going to put a different video out for your consumption. One of the things I'm going to do is always get rid of the captures when you're done, because it just clogs up the hard drive of like stuff. You know, I'm gonna have to do that when I'm done with this commentary track and actually put it I'm gonna put it on a drive, like, because again, I want it to release Sunday. You know, so the game plan, like, for someone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, is record the commentary onto the PlayStation, export it to a USB drive, and then hit it to the computer and just, you know, upload it from the computer. Which is a smart idea, because, I mean, I got other videos I want to do. I want to get some more videos in the can versus just, you know, I mean, I want to do my own things, you know? I want to get this done for Sunday. I mean, I don't know why, like, I mean, Sunday's football. I got October baseball coming up. I actually did a whole video on that. So that's kind of why I'm a little bit miffed about, you know, what happened with Sheriff Factory last night. I just couldn't, you know, I copied everything from the PlayStation to a USB drive, and it wouldn't see it on the, it didn't see it in the Sheriff Factory on the USB drive. So that kind of is annoying. Maybe just a little bit, like, just a teensy bit, because it's like, the hell, you know? I should probably get up and start maneuvering my computer around a little bit to facilitate the transferring of files. But, you know, I would have to stop this. Like, actually, that's not a great idea, because this is commentary. You know, one of the rules I have was, like, get to a point where it breaks the video, you know, where the video cuts and you're just like, oh, it's second quarter, time for a little bit of a break, you know. I got a doctor's appointment today, so I'm trying to, like, balance everything here. You know, this is like a live stream, basically, as I go to a dime here, get all my backup DBs on the field. Yeah, which kind of sucks, because it explains a lot. Like, I mean, I always kind of knew that I had a freaking, you know, theory that this would be what a dime and nickel are, pretty much, is that you get, like, all of your backup DBs are, you know, guys that are not starting DBs, because there's a difference. You want a good nickel cornerback, that's for sure, but you also want to have guys that, like, are above 80 in your secondary, and I don't really have that. I have a lot of older vets, and that kind of kills me. It kills me later this game, to be honest, because that kind of just, you know, it's not a good thing, because you wind up playing too much zone and then you become too predictable. And, like, right now it's also like you hit the wall. Like, I've been listening to a lot of athletic documentaries and things like that. Like, in both baseball and football, you hit the wall. What's nice about baseball is that it's a little bit easier in that game to go, oh, hey, we could just rest a guy and not have to worry about this. But in football, you have to keep everybody, pretty much. Like, I'm gonna have to make a video on my off season too, because I want to re-sign a few guys. Like, I've also learned that in this game, you don't want to resign too many guys. Like, the old guys gotta go, but at the same time, like, the young snappers, young guys, you gotta get them going. Well, I'm without. I think when they showed that injured list, I was without my left tackle, my rookie left tackle. So yeah, like that kind of is a little bit odd sometimes, to be honest with you. Because like I always love how almost every injury in this game is high chance re-injury. Like, then why the fuck would I bring him back for a pretty meaningless game against the 1-5 Jacksonville Jaguars? Like, and I mean that like literally. Like, it's the fifth game of the year. It's not meaningless. I mean, there's only 16 NFL games in the season. But you know what I mean? Why would I bring him back at left tackle? Like, I want to get the guy to be healthy, not some bum off the street. Yeah, like I don't know. I kind of hate when they do that. It's like a little odd, a little bit like like in the old games they would just tell you he's out for like 3 quarters or something like that, and like you'd be like, okay, that's why you have a deep team and not just garbage. Like I always kind of like, especially on the line, like that's one of the most underrated positions to draft in this game. Get yourself a good offensive line. It'll elevate some players that aren't good, you know? It'll make, players like Derek Carr or guys that aren't like really stars, it'll turn them into stars because they might have protection to actually complete longer plays, to run for more yards. I mean, Le'Veon Bell, is pretty good like that, but I mean, before I had him, I've had like other teams where I drafted guys that were just like 75 overall, and it's like you could run them for 100 yards because like you got a line that can block the other team into the ground. So it's good. It's good to do that. It's also good to know your style too. Like Le'Veon Bell and Derek Carr kind of fit my style. Obviously, I throw a lot of short passes. I do a lot of things like that. I don't really have a deep ball because every time I try to throw one, it just becomes a jump ball, and that pisses me off. Like, and that's mostly on me because there's a lot of timing with that, and I don't have it. Again, I was a center when I played, so I just don't have deep ball timing. I don't know what to do. I know, like, it's one of those things where, like, if you ask me, hey, what's a 7-step drop? What's a 3-step drop? What's a 5-step drop? I could tell you. But when you ask me, oh, throw the deep ball, I'll be like, And right now I should probably start taking the medication because I'm just not. It's not that bad, but yeah, that's the thing with medication is you gotta take it. And I was almost all night. I got like 2 hours of sleep, and yeah, I'm not happy about that. I think I didn't take my trazodone. Yeah, of course, 2 right there. Couldn't hang on to the ball. This was a weird game, like, because I'll be honest, I'll reveal a little secret here to people that may not know what this is. But I don't play on the higher difficulties, like, and like normally people would be like ashamed. Oh, I play on pro. No, I don't really want to play on all pro because it's just like I have trouble making kicks on pro difficulty from the PAT distance. Why would I want to go to all pro? The weird thing is, I could probably call plays and succeed like offensively outside of special teams on all pro, but I just don't want to do it. And like it also is kind of like when you look at some of the scores of these games, they don't end up being blowouts. So it's like, why would I change? It's not necessary. You know what I mean? It's like that. It just becomes a little bit odd to be like, oh, you must play on all pro. Like, no, play on the difficulty level you're good at. Yeah, that's my thinking is like, you do that, you'll be set. But, you get people over there that difficulty shame, and it's like, what the hell? And, I don't agree with that, because it's like, that's not me. Like, Like, if I was blowing a team out like 50 to 15, I would definitely change the setting. But you know, that's not what's happening here. I'm winning 9-0 right now. You know, that's not blowing them out. That's actually a fairly competitive game. See, I got so many guys that just are not good. Like, see, you know, Curtis Lofton's not in the league. Kyle Van Noy's old. All these guys are old. Like, they're the all-pro team of like 2009, which is old even in 2016. But I'm gonna pay for that eventually because I just see it in the playoffs or in the later half of the season where it's like, you can't stop shit, can you, Patriots? Like, and some of that is like just because I have no defensive flexibility. Well, our president's being an idiot again. I can't support that guy. I just can't. Yeah, I really think Trump is just a bully. And I don't like bullies. I don't really care for them that much. I mean, who does? But I think he's a blustering idiot. You know, what he's done to so many people is just so wrong. And it annoys me because it's just like, it affects me. You know, I'm not straight. Like, I'm not a straight white guy. I'm a I don't want to say lesbian. I am a transsexual. I mean, I am not like gonna support someone that doesn't support the things I want or my being. You know, like, why would I do that? I don't know. But, you know, it's like crazy. And then, like, you know, he just fired his White House secretary here or something like that. And again, we're playing, you know, I think it was, oh, there we go. Get that little hit on the guy. I don't know. I'm just so happy. I'm realizing that that red light on my controller is just meaning I'm recording. So that's fun. That was interesting. I was like, I thought my controller was dying. So, yeah. I've got 3 controllers, and really 2 of them are for recording audio and live streaming, and 1 is just for recording because that one's shit. Like, it's a cheap Chinese knockoff. And it's like, oh, come on. That's why you don't go to zone a lot of times, but I don't have a choice because my guys are just so slow. Like, and also maybe I should have gone to a 3-4 in that situation, I think, because I believe I was playing nickel or dime, which is not what you want to do sometimes. But yeah, that happened, and we got this defensive drive. We got to put a stop to them, but I don't think we do, because I mean, this is an older defense. They're getting like, in this game they got yards out the wazoo. Like, they wanted a first down, they could have one, except for, you know, on that right there. But, you know, who knows? That was good defense, good read by the linebacker or safety that came in to make the tackle. You know, so yeah, like, that's where having an older player is good. But, you know, sometimes you want to have like guys that are younger because they're faster, they have more potential. You know, versus a guy that's been in the league for a while. Like Van Noy's over 30. You know, you don't want guys like that in this game. In football, it's a young man's game where, you know, you get brain damage pretty young. So, yeah, into the zone, they exploit that. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, like, you know, with this stuff, but it's like really time consuming. It's also like, what time is it to go to the bus? It's 12:30 in East Hartford, Connecticut. I'm just trying to measure my measure my time out, you know? I got damn doctor. I hate going to the doctors. I hate it because it's inconvenient. Like, at the least, those are the doctors I like seeing. Inconvenient guys, fine. When it's actual physical, you can't eat and you gotta be up all night, doctor. Like, the hell, you know? Like, I got water. Like, that's fine. The water part is, like, the least problematic of that. The actual, like, starving and, you know, going to, like, you know, you're gonna have to eat the night before. That's pretty bad. And, like, and it's always on the first, right? Never when I don't have money, where it's a little bit easier to be like, oh, Hey, you can starve. But anyways, we're gonna give up a touchdown here. Once he bounced it outside, I knew it was a touchdown because nobody was containing, and that pissed me off a little bit. But you know, I already like this. Obviously, this commentary is being produced post, so like after the game was played. So yeah, like that's a little bit funny, like, because when I made this, when I started this plan for this video, I was gonna not broadcast. I was gonna play the whole game, record the whole game, and then come up with like a commentary for the whole game. You know, that didn't work out because there's not enough space in the world on the hard drive. On the PS4, where it's like, you know, it gets kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Like, oh, we didn't put a terabyte of hard drive space, and every game is 50 gigabytes. So you start doing the math, you're like, you got no space, you got no nothing. It was just a smart design by them to get the most out of their stupid ass system. And yes, I just called the PS4 stupid. I mean, deal with it. But anyways, we're going back to what formation are we gonna pick here? Probably something with single back, and we're going to doubles. And we're probably going to try to do something, you know, running here. Again, you run the ball, you can have success because it opens up your offense a little bit more. Alright, we're going to pass and hit my guy right there. That's good. Like, that's the other thing is, like, I've always been offensively inclined to throw it short, get the one after the catch. You know, that's just my inclination. I got Victor Cruz in this franchise, so yeah, I'm doing all right. I got the receivers that play well with that system. You know, that's the key. Is like one of the things with Madden is if you're like me and you're not a really skilled player, you're playing on pro and you can't win. Maybe try to find players that can fit your system, what you like to do. Like, I like to run the ball. You know, I'm not great at, you know, throwing it deep, so having short receivers that can run fast and get yards after the catch, having, you know, a quarterback that excels in that area, having a running back that can receive and, you know, come through the line of scrimmage, has some power to him. All things I like in a run, all things I like in an offense. But yeah. So this is gonna be fun. It's also gonna be like weird because right now I'm doing like a 22-minute video, 23 minutes here, and you know, I don't know. Oh, come on. Like, and also see I'm slow. Like, I missed some receivers there. This is like watching game film. You know. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to ignore the haters, ignore the people. You know, trying to like do shit my way. Whew, that's fun. Yeah, I'm coming up on like the halfway point of this whole like video here. It's pretty nice. Like, it's been pretty good. You know, I might have to stop in a minute here because I don't have all day to do it. I gotta go catch the bus. Shoot. In a half hour, so I might have to do this for another 15 minutes. Call it a day. 15 minutes would get me like almost to actually the end. I might as well finish it because it's gonna take a while to render, it's gonna take a while to do shit, and I want to actually put it on the hard drive, so if I leave, you know, I don't like, wait a minute, let's see what we got here. This might be one of those situations where I have to multitask, you know, because I don't like doing that in these videos, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather watch the game film and just do it. But I want to get this off my system. Like, you know, this big blob of video. So we're doing it, and we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it the way of, like, you know, just take a look at the bus schedule and see what's gonna happen here. Again, this is almost like a live stream, but it's not. You know, this is like, I'm trying to, I mean, this video doesn't do a good job of, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not doing a good job of telling you about the sport. Like, why that was probably good on the defensive lineman to make up for my bad play calling there, but, you know, yeah, like, Okay. So what time is the bus coming? Like an hour and 5 minutes? 1:35. So I got to, actually, I'm taking my bike because I got to do Uber after this. So again, it's all going to be depending on how long it takes to render this video, because again, this video doesn't go up for, you know, a few days. Like, this is being recorded on a Tuesday. Let that sink in, folks. Tuesday. So I'm gonna, like, you know, be honest with you, I want to shut my PlayStation off. I'm up all night. I don't want to have it on all day, 24/7. It's not 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'm just kind of, like, running through all the things I gotta do now. I gotta, like, I mean, I could potentially bike to my doctor's appointment, but that's a nice pick there. I love that pick. Those little deflection picks, you're just like, fuck. But, yeah, those are nice. Those are fun, to be honest with you. It's like, tip picks, always fun. Especially because it's like, when you pick it off, not when they pick it off from you, but, you know, when you pick it off, yeah, they're fun. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get through it, this whole thing, just trying to see if I can do a video of 52 minutes. That's mainly what this is. Like, might be the longest video I've done in a while. And as I come out in the strong eye, you know, I always kind of get those confused, but then I realize, you know what, I'm running this play. The guy's wide open. Like, again, on first down, you don't need to throw it deep. You need to get yards, you know? That's my philosophy. You could throw it deep on first down, but that's not what I normally do. On second and third down, maybe throw it deep. But, you know, first down, try to get positive yards. A positive play on first down helps you out so much. Yeah. Like, right now, I'm just waiting and just trying to chill, trying to relax, chill in my apartment. I'm not eating because that would ruin it. That would kill it, damn it. And I called the wrong play here, so I'm going to go to a running play, I believe. See what he does. Oh, yep, I ran the ball. I was wrong. I thought I audibled, but that was apparently the play call I had. Yeah, I don't know. Like, these videos are nice, but again, there's no time limit. There's no time extension thing. I'm just, like, trying to, you know, get this done, trying to get everything done. Like it's nothing. But, yeah, I got 24 more minutes until I hit the 52-minute mark. Again, there's no time limit. Like, I'll be honest with you, I might stop it earlier, because, again, there's not the whole game. It's just, these really are trial videos. You know, you make mistakes when you first do things. You know, this is what's happening. You know, so yeah, I'm just trying to get this all done before I have to go to not therapy. That idiot, I don't want to deal with again, because like the therapy is like really half-assed at Inner Community. Yeah, I just gotta say that Inner Community has been really, you know, bad. Like, the fuck are we, like, you know, like, I've told them, like, hey, I have anger management issues. Like, I don't like going to a group that talks about that, because, you know, that's not me. Like, that's not what I like to do. And they, like, go, well, we have a group. It's like, you fucking idiot. Like, I can't say, even on this video, because I don't feel like editing it out, what the, you know, I would think about some things. It's like, why would I share that in a group? Like, if I can't say it in a private conversation or put it on YouTube, why would I put it in a group? Like, the fuck? Like, that's almost insane to me. Like, you know, like, groups don't solve everything. Like, I almost want to scream at them, like, I don't do well in groups because I have such extreme feelings. It doesn't make me want to do them. Like, you know, it's like the freaking hell. Yeah, this is basically turning into a recording live stream here. I like Jimmy Graham. Oh, well, I liked him in this game, and in real life he's probably shit right now. He's older. But, yeah, right now it's like, just trying to get this whole video done and just trying to get, you know, the out and the do the whole thing. And you know, like, I like doing this shit. I love making videos. It's actually really refreshing to do this right now. But you know, right now I got like 22 minutes to the end of this video, and really less, because I might just stop recording once I hit the game over screen. Or did I cut that already? I probably cut that. But as you can see, this video is not as polished as it should be. But this is, again, like, just a really good, it's just really basic editing software. It's good because it's on the PlayStation and I could not have to juggle 30 things. And like, I remember when I had MLB 17 to show, I was trying to like go, oh, I'm gonna take it from the PlayStation, put it on, and I was like boggling this audio recorder that I have that I use for other things, and it's like, you know, not right. You know, just hit triangle. Okay, just throw it away. Like, I was going deep. Like, sometimes you gotta do that. But I should have hit triangle. Damn, that guy was open. He was open, but you know, I also, like, those short routes have a lot of timing with them, so you gotta hit them in the right point. You know, that's the key with short routes, is you know the drops, you know the when the guy's gonna get open. Like, can you hang in the pocket for a little bit? You know, like in a deep ball, it's a little bit different, but you know what I mean? Like, deep ball, like, you know that guy's gonna go on a fly. He's gonna go pew down the field. But when you got a slant and you're just sitting there with a three-step drop and you're hoping that your offensive line can hold the defense off, that's pretty tough. And that's all timing, because you got to wait for that receiver to separate a little bit so you don't throw a pick, or you don't throw it right into a defender's arms. Yeah, that's a little bit tough. A little bit tough. Just a little bit, you know? Oh, well. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I really. Oh man, I forget. Yeah, because I'm going to do the doctor today. I gotta, you know, get out of here pretty soon. Gotta start wrapping things up eventually, because you know, like, I don't know. I don't even like saying that. Like, I got 20 minutes. Probably gonna get done at 12:57. 12:58 or whatever, because it's like that. And it's just getting weird. And I'm just charging my damn phone. It's at 92%, because I'm gonna do Uber after this, so I should really just focus on something else. You know, I love to talk, but I'm also like, I'm stressed out. Like, that therapy visit is gonna stress me the fuck out. You watch. Hello live stream, hello one line, like, just like, because they don't get it, like, they don't really, it's like, the same things do not work for the different people, you know? And like, then, like, I always kind of laugh, because on the bus, like I was saying in my other video, you know, like, oh hey, you know, pull up your pants, and you're yelling at me. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, the fuck are you talking to? Like, I'm not talking to you like that. Why are you talking to me like that? Like, you know, it's almost like that's the thing with like buses, like, in general. I'm not trying to shame on people, but it is the ghetto. It is like, oh, you know, you have no choice but to do this. You know, I'm just kind of like happy right now. I'm a little happy, a little bit upset, but you know, I got like 18 minutes to hit this thing out of the park. Yeah, I could also save the project too and just watch it again later, because I want to do. Again, I want to get this up by Sunday. I have like 3 or 4 days to do that. You know, like literally days. I don't have freaking years. I have days, but I still have a lot of time. And then like, I don't know. It's just weird. We're up to we got 17 minutes left. I'm not counting down to that. I'm counting down to like freaking get on the bus. Like, you know what I mean? And we're coming up to an edit point here, so Let's see how smoothly this transitions, because I want to see that real quick. Let's see if we can get it smooth or not. Probably not, but still, it's worth a shot. And here we go, and it's actually pretty decent. like that's a decent enough edit. That's something I would leave in, and I would leave the audio in because I'm not going back to edit that shit right now. Like I would say the audio is a lot tougher, and I'm not gonna like, you know, like this is almost like I said, a live stream without live streaming. So, you know, like, and there's some benefit to that because, like I said, I want to get videos up all days of the week, and sometimes you want to just do your own thing, and you know that works. As you can see, I'm still talkative. Just trying to relax, chill for reals. Yeah, you know, I got 16 more minutes, and I'm like, you know, I'm just happy. I'm content. You know, it's a good thing to be content. I've got the lead. I know the outcome of this game, so I'm not getting antsed up for something I know is not going to happen, which is kind of telling you a clue, but I don't give a shit. I'm just like, you know, the other thing is I gotta freaking go to the dollar store. Do I? No, I'm not going to the dollar store. I gotta go do Uber, and I don't feel like carrying, you know, more than I need to. Besides, I still got food stamps for the situations that aren't so glamorous about life. I feel like, oh shit, I gotta eat. Where's the food stamp guy? You know, I don't know. It's not great because like that's something I've been depleting too much lately in the wrong areas. So yeah. Oh, nice hit there. Nice hit. Jared Goff got it hit, stop for really no gain. So 4th and 2 coming up. That's good. Yeah, I'm just like good with that. Like, again, my run defense is great, but my pass defense is shit. So, and I mean, like, you know, that is also something. You just let that ball go in the end zone, dude. You don't bother returning that. You know, like, why would you want to return that? All right, yeah, I'm doing so great. I think I'm just trying to get my soda. I bought 2 of them today. I bought $10 worth of crap from a local store. They're a good store, but just crap. You know, it's like not good. Yeah. There we go. Get that guy. Yeah, I'm playing old games, playing them good. I probably, like I said, I probably could play on All Pro, but I just don't want to. I remember when I got this game, I was so mad at that shit. I was like, are you serious? Yeah, I don't know. Like, Madden, like, I don't even like playing Madden for lots of reasons, but, you know, it's like, especially the more recent ones, like, even this game has, like, moments where it's, like, broken, you know? To be honest with you, if I didn't own this game, Madden, I wouldn't be playing it, you know? Because Madden 20 has probably a pretty, I'm sure it has a bad reputation. I'm just like, you know, and again, if I'm not interested in the game, like, I'm fine missing NBA 2K20, NHL 20, or Madden 20. Like, fix the game, fix the broken glitches, make franchise mode more than just a pit stop for my career modes, you know? That's what always irks me. It's like, you're sitting over there, you're doing all this stuff with my leagues and my teams and my careers and MUT and all that, and I'm like, I have no interest in that because I don't like gambling. You know, I don't like that shit. And like, yeah, that makes you money, so do it, but you don't have to detract from franchise mode to do it. Like, that's the thing, like, when I'm playing Madden 17 and saying what I'm just saying, That's a negative. That's not good at all. It's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? You know, I'm just like, I always kind of laugh at that because it's like, you know, you got people just like making money. They're eventually going to lose. Like, they're not going to like have a lot of customers at the end of the day. Eventually, it's going to happen. It happens inevitably with everything. Everything decays. But you know, why not try to do things like get people back into franchise mode? Because to be honest with you, toxic people online make MUT in online modes kind of difficult. It happens. People are like that, but you know, when you play franchise mode, you really reduce that risk. So you could learn the game. That's the other thing. They don't have a, you know, the modes they have to start these games that are like supposedly train tutorials are garbage. Like, they're garbage. You know, they just are. Like, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but they're garbage. You know, but they are. You know, we're just gonna go for it. We're only up by a few, so we're just gonna sneak it. I remember this play pretty clearly. Yeah. You know, it's just kind of nuts. Nuts like a cracker. What the fuck does that mean? I don't fucking know. But nuts like a cracker. Oh, just chilling. I got. The good thing is when I get on my bike, I'm gonna have enough time to look for some shit. Look for my headphones, my mic'd headphones. Because I have Bluetooth, but they suck ass for whatever reason. I don't deal with that shit. You know, I don't know what it is. Somebody out there could tell me. I've had a Bluetooth headset for years that has worked with everything. And all of a sudden, right now on my phone, it doesn't work. That was a lucky play, because that was just like, the hell is he going to complete that pass? That was a Brett Favre play, to be honest with you. As we're coming in to almost, wow, we're under 10 minutes here into the left of the, you know, this thing that I'm doing. It makes me feel all warm inside. I mean, I really, I'm just kind of happy, you know, because like I'm so happy for my shirt. Of course, I'm gonna run into the blitz, am I? Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, sometimes in some, like, late game situations, field goals can be good, but this is obviously the second quarter, so it's not even late in the game. But, you know, it's good. Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm gonna get up. I gotta get up, because I got shit to do. I got crap to look for, drugs to sell. Nah, I don't do that. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I like to throw the ball over the middle because you got to throw it deep sometimes. You got to keep them honest here. You can't. I was pressing to get to Cruz there, but still, you got to throw the ball over the middle deep. You can't just throw it short all the time because then the defense comes up and kills you. I'm gonna run the blast, I believe, because I don't really go with a strong eye for that many plays. But yeah, so yeah, here we are. We're closing in on 8 minutes. I'm closing in on my time to leave, my time to believe and achieve and dream. Oh my God, that's a touchdown! How the heck is that not a touchdown? I still remember that. Like, that's my second time seeing that play, and I had the same reaction as the first. How is that not a touchdown? You know, it's kind of weird. And then, like, you get the ball at the 1. What are you gonna do? You might as well give him the touchdown, like, because, you know, I mean, I get it. On defense, you want to stop him, but like, the fuck is he gonna do? What? 2 minutes? Yeah, I forgot about that. 2-minute warnings is like, it's great because it allows the other team to get momentum back a little bit. Right now, I am so psyched. I'm almost at the end of this. I got all my shit ready. I'm hopefully going to be able to call the warm line when I'm done with this, because it should dovetail quite nicely into that. But I wish they would tell me when this thing would, how long it's going to take to render. But you know, you can't ask for too much. I might just like right now my options are save it and render it later, which is always a good option, never a bad thing. Or, you know, just render it now and just deal with it, because it's going to take a while to render. So, you know, I'm going to save it for sure, and then start rendering it when I'm done with the loop here. Kill the loop, kill the loop. Yeah, so yeah, because the rest of the stuff is actually easy to add. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I got doctors, I got Dr. Morris. I wonder who. I'm trying to think. Like, I have Dr. Morris. I know. I like some of them are like names are just like, okay, cool name. Who the fuck is that guy? What does he do? You know. You know, I don't know. I'm just kind of happy until I lose. Like, I gotta do a live stream of that, to be honest with you, but I don't know. Also, I probably should do a broadcast eventually with, get a PlayStation camera up in here. See, that's like, that guy, the DB was just a little bit too slow. Yeah, a little bit. Ugh. So, like, fall is coming, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Great, now I have to pee. Like, and I'm just like, oh my god. The bastard damn urethra. Or whatever. Damn it, semen, keep it on the poop deck. Yeah, I'm out there sometimes. And right now I'm flying right into the sun on that. Okay, so we got, like, nice little dive there, but nope. Yeah. So right now we're just trying to get to the end here. We're almost there. Like, this is almost the maximum video that I could put on the hard drive. But, you know, yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Keep it going, keep it moving. You got like 4 minutes left. Yeah. Which is kind of an accomplishment, because like talking for an hour, like, you, even for someone like me who likes to talk, it can be a very stressful thing to be like, oh my god, I'm like sitting on the mic, I'm just like, what do I talk about? I can only talk about football for so long, only talk about, you know, things for so long. I'm just not a really, I've got the gift of gab, but not in the, like, oh, you know, focused or whatever way. And again, this is really just a live stream going recording, so it's not, you know, gonna be ultra focused. Like some of the other videos I did, like the first one with the Patriots was actually really good, I felt, because it was ultra focused. It was good. It wasn't a bad thing to do, you know, to be honest with you, like, to have that. But like, again, this is really just a, like I've been saying for the billionth time, this is a live stream going on, you know, on the internet pretty much. And I might actually have to just stop recording here, because I know the second half is almost over, and I don't feel like doing the first half thing. So we might just be waiting for that, because I remember doing some pausing. So actually, we might cut it at 50 minutes. Oh well, and I was stupid. I ran the ball here when I should have been throwing it. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's see what happens. Let's play it by ear and see what happens, because I can't even edit this if it comes down to it. Ugh. Okay. They take a timeout. Good. I could talk a little bit more, because they're gonna punt and they're gonna try to throw it a little bit. You know, because, like, yeah, because we're down 23-7. You need to get all the points you can get when there's 20 seconds left in the half. Freaking idiots. Like, I would understand, right? Like, if it was, like, you know, more than 20 seconds, but You know, anyways, we are really coming close to wrapping this up. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting how this ends. Um, I am coming close to the end here. My bladder is going to thank me when I stop recording and just decide to turn off the mic. Oh my god. You got a touchdown? Oh shit. My head is going to hit the wall and it's going to thank me when I get my blood loss. Yeah! I know, I'm just like it's like when you're playing the game, you're like, motherfucker, throw the controller down. But, you know, at this point, it's like, the hell? And there's 2 seconds left in the half, so let's see what we got here. It's a good thing, actually, because I've been playing the video game all day. That's 1 o'clock. Just get the fuck out of here. I want to, like, just run the ball a little bit and see what we got going on. I got like under a minute left, so I'm happy as I get a pretty good game here with Le'Veon Bell. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good time. You know, as always, drive safely, be safe, and all that stuff. All right? Okay. Bye.